Hey everyone, something a bit different this week. I'll be reviewing the HP Spectre, or the Hewlett-Packard Spectre, because it's just written, it's just the whole word, or two words, I suppose. This thing is a piece of art. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. First, I just want to say I'm not in any way endorsed by HP. They haven't given me any money, but I didn't have anything else to talk about, and this is new. So this thing is made completely of aluminium. The bottom and the top has these great hinges on here, which apparently have gears in them to keep it rigid when it's open, and they do a good job. It stays open, and that's probably what you want. It's very similar to a MacBook in that respect. The build quality, it's up there with a MacBook. It's really good. It even has a sort of thick black bezel around the edge like a MacBook does. Apart from that stuff, it's not a MacBook because it runs Windows. And also it does this. Wow! You can make a tablet out of it. The touchscreen works great. It does everything you expect it to do. Wait, let me turn the brightness up on this thing, because I have the brightness down, just to get that little bit extra out of battery life. Not that the battery life's terrible on this, it's actually really good. But there's my Uncharted 4 wallpaper, and yes, touch works. You can touch it. I don't know what opened then. What was that? Getting started with Windows. Yeah, I don't want that, HP. Why'd you put that on there? So yeah, the touch works great, just like you would expect it to. I mean, it'd be pretty dumb to sell something and say it has touchscreen if you can't touch it. That'd be really dumb. So it does actually work, the touchscreen. Spec-wise, you're better off comparing this to a MacBook Pro than the latest MacBook, but then price-wise, this is in that same range as that new MacBook. And with this, you're getting an i7 processor, 8GB RAM, 256GB hard drive, and just a crazy amount of ports. You've got 2 USBs, HDMI, a mini display, a headphone mic in one, another USB, power. It's not a port, that's just a necessary part of a laptop. And a SD card slot where the cards actually go pretty much all the way in. They stick out a little. Usually with a laptop this size, a card will like half stick out, but this is really good. That new MacBook is $1,800. It has one port, and it's not a standard USB. This thing, recommended retail is $2,000, but you can easily get it for about $100 less than a MacBook. Of course, you're trading Windows for Mac OS, so that comes down to personal preference there. Again, this thing does fold back and become a tablet. A MacBook does not do that. This thing has a 1080p screen. The MacBook has your Retina display, so it's higher resolution. You can get a version of this with a Quad HD display for about $2,400. Whether you need it or not is up to you. This doesn't have like a high quality graphics card in it. It's an integrated graphics. It's an HD 5500. So why you would want a Quad HD display on something that can't really play games that high, I don't know. But it'd probably be alright if you want to watch 4K video. But then why are you watching 4K video on something that's 13-inch? Now there's a feature of this laptop, convertible, tablet, that HP doesn't really advertise, and that is that you can use an active stylus. Now, they don't give you one with it, and I haven't bought one yet, but you can use an active stylus with it. It doesn't work as good as a Wacom or an N-Trig, but it's pretty good, and it's pressure sensitive. So if you are after something like this, that you can draw on or write on, this does it. And it's pretty good at it from what I've seen. From what I understand though, the HP stylus isn't quite as good as what the Dell active stylus is, so if you're going to get one for this, go with the Dell. Once I get a stylus, I'll do an update and let you know about it. So I've been using this thing for about a week, and it's been friggin' awesome. Like I said, build quality is amazing. It's fast, it's got an SSD in it, so everything opens extremely fast. The battery life's pretty good. I've used it for a whole day, just searching internet, checking emails, really basic stuff. If you start playing games, obviously it's not going to last as long because it'll start heating up. But for the most part, if you're just a general sort of user, you'll get a day out of this easy. Now, this is definitely not something you would use in tablet mode a lot. You know, it's a pretty light laptop, as laptops go, but as a tablet, it's pretty heavy. So if you're using it like this, the arm's going to get a bit tight after a while. What I found is the best sort of way to use it is in this mode, whatever this mode is called, and just like have it rest on your lap, and then you can touch away. As far as gaming goes, this isn't going to be the best gaming PC you can get. Far from it, actually. But I've played Trackmania, I've played some Super Meat Boy, I've run the Dolphin emulator, and everything's been great. Obviously, everything's running on low or medium settings, but it's good if you want to just pass the time with some games, if you don't care about the actual graphics. Touch games work great too. Sonic Dash. It's really hard to play from this angle. But yeah, obviously these games aren't too graphically intensive, so go on, Sonic, you can do it. Oh right, I'm making a video, forgot. When you're playing games or doing anything that's too intensive, the fan will pick up a little. You'll hear it. It's not going to be too loud, but it's definitely noticeable. The vent in the side does a good job of getting the air out. The only other vent is underneath. And obviously if it's on your lap or something, all the air has to come out here. That's probably why you'll hear the fan pick up. All in all, this thing is beautiful. Mwah! I love it. I love it. And for the price, for the specs, it's hard to beat. For the longest time, Apple has had the highest quality laptops out there. It's not even a question. The MacBooks are some of the best made laptops. Like, that's it. But with this now, there's a competitor. And it depends if you want Mac or if you want Windows. If you're a Mac person, then obviously MacBook. But if you're a Windows person, this is the way to go. I love you. No. I love you too, Harry. Aww. Thank you. Now I'm going to go edit this video with this, and we'll see how we go. I might put a message here, down here somewhere, about how well it went. I don't know if it happened, but let's say it did.